Good day. Discuss naman natin yung Day 12. Lesson title, Consolidated Financial Statement. Learning objective, intercompany transaction between parent and subsidiary. Number 2, prepare consolidated financial statement after eliminating the effect of intercompany transactions. And number 3, account for intercompany sales of inventory. So parang nadaanan natin siya nung previous topic natin, pero ngayon mas focus tayo sa inventory. Madali lang naman to. Okay, tingin tayo ngayon sa chart. Nakikita nyo? Intercompany sales. Yung taas, ito yung parent or yung acquirer or investors. Yung baba, yung subsidiary or investee. Ay, mali spelling yan Subsidiary, alam nyo naman yan. Acquirer. Okay, pagka ang nagbenta si subsidiary to parent, ang tawag doon upstream transaction kasi pataas, 'di ba? Tapos pag nagbenta naman is parent to subsidiary, ang tawag doon ay downstream, syempre. Tapos, paano daw ba yung gagawin natin pagka mag-prepare tayo ng consolidated statement of income statement? 'Di ba pagpaplasin lang natin yung mga sales nila, tapos ibabawas natin yung intercompany sales. It's either downstream or upstream, yung nakikita nyo sa table. Tapos i-add natin yung portion ng unsold na inventory na natira doon sa intercompany sales. Sige, makikita nyo mamaya yan. I-familiarize muna natin yung sarili natin sa mga formula. For consolidated sales, sales ng parent plus sales ng subsidiary minus intercompany sales during the year. Pag sinabing intercompany sales, downstream na to tsaka upstream. Tapos, for consolidated cost of sales naman po, kunin mo yung cost of sales ni parent plus mo yung cost of sales ni subsidiary. I-less mo yung intercompany sales during the year. Okay? Tapos, i-add mo yung unrealized profit in ending inventory. Mamaya, makikita nyo yan sa problem. Tapos, i-less nyo yung profit in the beginning inventory. Yun, makukuha mo yung consolidated cost of sales. For consolidated ending inventory naman, i-add mo lang yung ending inventory ni parent tsaka yung ending inventory ni subsidiary. Tapos, i-minus mo yung unrealized profit in ending inventory. Sige, mag-problem tayo para makita nyo. Activity number 3, skill building activities, 35 minutes daw. Per 5 minutes lang, 'di ba? Answer the following. Dream Company owns 75% interest in Cheddar Company. So, ang parent ay si Dream, tapos ang subsidiary ay si Theater, 'di ba? The following transaction occurred during the year. Dream Company sold goods costing 20,000 to Theater Company for 38,000. Meaning, 'di ba, costing, ibig sabihin ito yung cost niya. Ganito siya nabili ni Dream Company, pero binenta niya to kay Theater ng 38,000. Theater Company held 95,000 ay 9,500 of these goods in its ending inventory. So meaning yung 9,500 daw hindi pa nabebenta nung year end. Okay, tayo sa A. B. Theater Company sold goods to Dream Company for 40,000. Baliktad naman. Ang tawag ito upstream naman, 'di ba? Kasi ang nagbenta subsidiary to parent. The gross profit rate is 20% based on sales. Dream Company sold 1/4 of the goods to unrelated parties during the year. Nabenta daw yung 1/4. So 3/4 yung natira. Okay? The individual statement of profit or loss of the entities during the year show the following information. Si Dream Company may sales na 1 million, cost of sales na 400,000, gross profit na 600,000, and ending inventory na 300,000. While si Theater Co ay merong sales na 700,000, cost of sales na 350, gross profit na 350,000, and ending inventory na 80,000. Ito ang mga separate financial statement nila. Ngayon, ang required sa atin is compute daw na consolidated sales. Okay. Paano ba computing yun? Kunin mo lang yung sales ni Dream Company, 'di ba? 1 million, tapos yung sales ni subsidiary 700,000. So meron tayong consolidated sales na 1,700,000. Pero i-minus natin yung intercompany sales. Magkano ang intercompany sales? 38,000 tsaka 40,000. Saan nakuha yun? Ito yung A tsaka yung B. Isang upstream tsaka isang downstream, di ba? Ayun yung 38,000 yung at selling price hindi at cost. Kung magkano siya binenta. Okay, so 1 million plus 700,000 minus yung intercompany sales, yung 38,000 tsaka yung 40,000. Ang total na consolidated sales ay 1,622,000. Okay, letter B. Consolidated cost of sales. Sige, ano yung formula natin? Cost of sales ni parent, kunin nyo 400,000. Tapos, cost of sales ni theater, 350,000. I-minus mo yung intercompany sales, which is 78,000. Kaso may twist, diba? Hanapin natin yung unrealized profit in ending inventory. Okay? So, alam nyo natin kunin yung 400, 350, tsaka 78. Ngayon, kunin natin kung magkano yung unrealized profit na natira sa kanila. Magsimula tayo sa letter A. Diba? Magkano daw binenta ni Dream Company kay Theater Company yung goods? 38,000. Pero magkano yung cost nito? 20K, diba? So, meron tayong gross profit na 18,000. Diba? Theater Company held 9.5 of these goods in its ending inventory. Tapos ang natira daw is 9.5. E di ang gawin mo, i-prorate mo. 9.5 over 38,000 times mo dun yung 18,000 na gross profit. So magkano yun? 4.5. Yun yung unrealized gross profit dun sa ending inventory ng sale na yun. Okay, itong 4.5 ba? Sige, letter B naman tayo. Theater Company sold goods for Dream Company for 40,000. Diba? Pag 4, ibig sabihin ito yung selling price, 40,000. The gross profit rate is 20% based on sale. Pag sinabing based on sale, kung magkano yung selling price niya, dun mo kumputin yung gross profit niya. Sabi diba, 20% yung gross profit rate based on sale. So, 40,000 times 20%, 8,000. Meaning, ang cost niya talaga ng inventory na yun ay 32,000. Okay? Kaya ang profit for intercompany daw is 8,000. Tapos, magkano ba yung natira? Dream Company sold 1/4 of the goods to unrelated parties during the year. So, kung nabenta yung 1/4, magkano yung natira? 3/4. So, 8,000 times 3/4. Ede, 6,000. So, ang total unrealized profit ay 10.5. So, i-apply natin yung formula. Cost of sale ni parent, 400. Cost of sale ni subsidiary, 350. Intercompany sale, 78,000 plus. I-plus mo lang yung unrealized profit in ending inventory na 10.5. Ayun. 682,500. Ito yung consolidated cost of sales. Consolidated ending inventory. Ano ba yung formula niyan? Diba? Ending inventory daw ni parent tsaka ni subsidiary. Pag plusin mo, iles mo lang yung unrealized profit in ending inventory. Na-compute naman natin yun, diba? Sa B. So, ang gagawin na lang natin ngayon, inventory ni parent, si 300 plus inventory ni heater ko, 80,000 minus 10.5. Yun yung consolidated ending inventory. Madali lang. Yes. Punta tayo sa next problem. Basta sundan nyo lang yung table, magagawa nyo na yan. Basta familiarize mo lang yung mga sarili mo sa formula kasi matanda na kayo. Orion Company owns 75% interest in Sanitarium Company. The following transaction occurred during the year. Ganoon lang din, iba lang yung mga amounts. Orion Company sold goods costing 12,000 to Sanitarium Company. The sales were marked up at 25% on the selling price. Sanitarium Company held half of these goods in its ending inventory. Yun yung A, di ba? B. Sanitarium Company sold goods to Orion Company for 60,000. The goods were marked up at 20% of the cost. Orion Company sold 3/4 of the goods to unrelated parties during the year. Yun ulit yung required consolidated sales, consolidated cost of sales, tsaka consolidated ending inventory. So, alam nyo na, pag sales, di ba? Pag-plusin nyo lang yung sales, i-minus nyo lang yung intercompany sales. So, sa table, ang sales ng parent, 1 million. Ang sales ni subsidiary, 700,000. Tapos, i-minus lang natin yung consolidated sales. Magkano ba yung consolidated sales, diba? Ito daw. Orion Company sold goods costing 12,000 to Sanitarium Company. The goods were marked up at 25% on the selling price. Sanitarium Company held half of this good in its ending inventory. Ano binigay? Yung cost, 'di ba? Hindi yung selling price. Pero mag-markup daw tayo ng 25%. So yun yung selling price. E de, kung may markup na 25% sa cost, e de, i-times mo lang yung cost niya sa 100. Ay, divide mo lang sa 75%. So makukuha mo yung 16,000. Ulitin natin na. Orion Company sold good costing 12,000 to Sanitarium Company. The goods were marked up at 25% on the selling price. Mali, on the selling price pala. 25% on the selling price. Okay? Ibig sabihin, 25% ng selling price yung profit. So, binigay yung cost, diba? So, malamang yung cost yun yung 75%. Kasi, 25% daw ng selling price, yun yung profit. So, ang cost mo, malamang, hindi 75%. Kaya, i-gross up mo lang siya. 12 divide 75, makukuha mo yung 16,000. O, sa letter B naman, sold goods for Orion for 60,000. Diba? 4 na nga eh. So, magkano niya binenta? 60,000 agad. So, yun na. Given na. 60 plus 16 is equal to 76,000. Ang consolidated sales natin ay 1,624,000. Okay. Letter B. Consolidated cost of sales. Ganun ulit. Pag-plusin mo lang yung cost of sales nila. 400 plus 350. I-minus mo lang yung intercompany sales. Yung nauna natin computin kanina. 76,000. Tapos i-add lang natin yung unrealized gross profit sa ending inventory. Okay. Paano kunin niya ulit yun? Orion Company costing 12,000. So magkano gross profit? 4,000, diba? 16,000 yung selling price minus mo yung 12,000 na cost. Tapos ilan doon yung natira? Half, diba? So, meron tayong 2,000 sa kanya. Sundan nyo yung table kung mas madalian kayo. Pero kung kaya nyo i-analyze, mas better, di ba? Para kahit paikot-ikutin kayo, kaya nyo. So yun, 2,000 yun. Letter B naman, Sanitarium Company sold to Orion Company for 6,000. The goods were marked up at 20% on cost. Di ba? So kung ito yung selling price, i-divide mo siya ng 100. 20% kasi, ang sabi, markup daw, yung selling price is markup ng 20% of cost. So, English lang, diba? So, divide mo 60,000 divide 120% para makuha mo yung cost niya. Magkano yun? 60,000 divide 120,000. $50,000. So, ang gross profit natin ay 10,000 yung difference. So, ilan pa daw yung natitira at the end of the year? Kasi nakasold daw siya ng 3/4 of the goods to unrelated parties, meaning may natira na lang na 1/4. E de, 10,000 times 1/4 to 5. So, ang total unrealized gross profit ay 4,500. O de, 400,000 na cost of sales si parent, 350 na cost of sales subsidiary, minus intercompany sales na 76,000 plus 45,000. Ang total consolidated cost of sales ay 678,500. Okay? Tapos, computin na lang natin yung consolidated ending inventory. So, magbasin nyo lang 300 plus 80,000. I-minus mo lang yung unrealized profit in ending inventory na 4.5. So, 37.5. Yun lang yung day 12 natin. Mag-practice lang kayo ng mga problem sa libro nyo o kaya ulit-ulit nyo lang solve itong problem na to para maintindihan nyo. Tapos, sagutan nyo yung activities lahat to. Okay.